But my name is Samantha Davis. We're the pleasure of serving as your campus visiting coordinator. We're the #1 HBCU, nationally known now for 19 consecutive years. How you doing?
So a little bit about Spelman. There are 4 pillars of Spelman. So it's an all-women's HBCU private liberal arts college. So those are the 4 pillars. I would say out of those 4 pillars, my favorite of the pillars are the fact that it is an all-women's HBCU.
Okay, period. So Giles is where Nola and I spend a lot of our time.
We live there.
This is our social sciences building. This building is named for one of our founders who we are celebrating today, Harriet E. Giles.
Your side.
And here we have sociology and anthropology, political
I'm gonna come on your
science,
side.
psychology, economics, international studies, as well as education studies. So there's a lot of good things happening in here, as well as our African diaspora and the world major African studies department in here. ADW is a course that's unique to Spelman. You might find something like it at Howard or Hampton or FAM or Morehouse. Everyone has a lot going on, but one of my favorite things about ADW is a lot of the readings we do for this class are written by Spelman alumni. So we're learning about the diaspora across the globe, we're learning about our history, we're learning about different historical contexts.
I learned so much about the African diaspora and where I fit within the diaspora as an African American student and as an HBCU student.
No, I'm a mill over here.
I think it was so amazing to be
Really strong sisterhood because they're our oldest and smallest first year dorms, so they have a lot of legacy in here because there have been so many women who lived in Abbey. I feel like the Abbey girls are very, very close knit. We're all very close knit, but
they are.
Abbey has a specific draw to it. They're the only first year dorm tucked on this side of campus, so I think that really adds to the community that they have in here.
Yeah. I always wanted to live in Abbey when I came to Spelman. Then I got Manly, and I loved Manly, but I still have a place in my heart for Abbey, just because it's such a fun dorm. There are so many. It's like has been recently renovated, so the closet sizes are a bit bigger, and it just has beautiful natural lighting, like you can see through the windows. So when you come to Spelman, your freshman year dorm is really not your identity, but it can be a big part of your identity. So we have freshman dorm stroll off, so you can represent your dorm in a stroll off. We have like dorm like hand signs, and there's just a lot of different there's a lot and colors. There's just a lot of different culture and kind of pride that you take in your freshman dorm, which is really beautiful. So right here is Morehouse James. This is a dorm for sophomores, a little bit of juniors, a little bit of freshmen sprinkled here and there, but mostly sophomores. And like I said about Abbey, there's a lot of culture within the dorm, so Morehouse James definitely has their own, you know. Aww. That's so cute. All right, so, oh yes. Really quickly, this is Packard Hall. So this hall hosts the Office of Admissions, the Registrar's Office, the Financial Aid Office. And if y'all have any admissions related questions, you can ask them now or ask them throughout the tour or after, because we're here to help. We both applied. Did you apply early?
I did early action.
I did early action too. And obviously we're ambassadors. We spend so much time
Nola
there.
and I actually just left,
Yeah,
spending an hour there together.
Yeah.
So,
If
yeah.
you have any admissions related
I have a
questions.
question. What is a program?
What is
Say it
the
again?
program?
Like a fellowship like program? Or
Yeah.
is that like a major or is that different?
It's different than a major, so it wouldn't require you to be a part of a major. So things like our Asian Studies program, you might be an international studies major but be involved in our Asian Studies program and have a focus on that within your international studies major. For our honors program, you can be a part of any major. Same goes for our health careers program, so that's open to anybody who is interested in a health career. One thing that's really popular here at Spelman is being a comparative women's studies major on a pre-health track through our health careers program. So those are open to everyone, but those are another specialization that you can take on in terms of your coursework.
And something that might interest you as like a pre-law student that we'll discuss later is the Social Justice Fellowship program. We'll talk about that later because I love telling kids about the program because it's really amazing. All right, so here is Market. We usually have Market on Fridays, and it's usually in the amphitheater, which I'll show you later. But for homecoming and all these things like that, Market can be out here. But Market is a really fun place for you to come with your friends, shop. There's usually a DJ out there, so there'll be fun line dances. They'll be like, you know, there's a bungee jumping thing. There are always some really fun activities going on, and you never know what's gonna go on until it happens. Like one market, do y'all watch Love Island?
Yeah.
Y'all know Janae?
Yeah.
Janae was here at market. We just had Halle Bailey come, Victoria Monet came. We have a lot of like random celebrities pop in.
Spike Lee was here
Yes,
yesterday.
Spike Lee was walking around yesterday because he's an alum of Morehouse.
And his mom and grandmother are Spelman alumna as well, and so our Office of Admissions is named for them.
Yes. So when you come to Spelman, you're bound to run into change makers in any field that you see, which is super inspiring. Wow. To be able to walk the halls and the pathways of it. All right. Oh, they're putting up a rock climbing wall. Okay.
They did rock
this
climbing,
is gonna be fun.
like kickoff gym of our freshman year.
Yeah.
We also do kickoff gym on the Oval for homecoming, so we do it in combination with Morehouse. We do fireworks behind Giles, which is super fun. We did our Neo Soul concert here this year.
Our hip hop concert was off campus, but we had, what do we have? Party Next Door.
Yeah, I was gonna
Y'all
say,
like
your
Party Next
favorite.
Door? My favorite. My freshman year, we had like Little Dirk, Young Nudie. We had all these people. The year before we came, it was Drake and 21 Savage.
I need J. Cole for it.
Yeah. So, and J. Cole was supposed to come, but okay. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about academics and all the things that you came here to talk about.
I have a question.
Yes.
Usually diaspora, like, I mean, HBCUs are like filled with like a lot of diaspora from like worldwide. Is that the same thing with Spelman?
Absolutely.
We're gonna go in a building where you can see it. So.
Yes, but there are so many different cultural clubs that you can join because Black women are not a
We're gonna
monolith.
talk about like Laura Spelman, Rockefeller,
yeah.
history of the school, all good things.
Yes. So right here we are at Laura Spelman. This houses the Social Justice Fellows, which is a program I talked about earlier. And basically, as a Social Justice Fellow, you get to hone in on a specific project that you're interested in, whether it be environmental justice, food justice, mass incarceration, and you get to work with one of our most prestigious professors, Dean. I call her Dean, but like Dr. Spence. And you will have the opportunity to live in this beautiful building. And in this building, they have, you know, dorms, they have classrooms, they have like a mini gym. So it's a super cool building. I love it. I think this is like one of the prettiest buildings on campus.
Yeah, it looks really similar to our logo, but our logo is actually modeled after Sisters Chapel, which we'll see as well. But this is one of our namesake buildings. So we are Spelman College. We are named for Laura Spelman, the wife of John D. Rockefeller. His building is over here. Some people like to call this Lover's Lane and say that they get to wake up to each other every morning, which is super, super cute. Laura Spelman is also one of our older academic buildings on campus. So way back when we had a high school, it was housed in Giles, and we also had some of our collegiate classes hosted in Laura Spelman, but a lot of our buildings have changed purpose, changed use, but still had the same legacy as we are evolving as an institution.
Yes. All right, let's head on to the Science Center. So for all the girlies that want to go into health, into STEM, this is going to be your place. We are the #1 producer of Black women in PhD and STEM fields. So if you want to be at a place that produces Black excellence when it comes to those types of things, Spelman is the place to be. But really quickly, I wanted to talk about like the logistics of learning here. So like, I like to take a poll. Like, do y'all learn best in like a big lecture hall, or do you learn best like kind of one-on-one or in small classrooms with your teachers? Small classrooms, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. So Spelman has an 11-to-1 student-teacher ratio. So for 11 students in the class, there's going to be at least one teacher. And so when I was exploring colleges, I would go into classrooms that like at these other colleges and go into these lectures, and they'd be like 300 people lectures. And there'd be like a TA that I can talk to, but I wanted to talk to the professor. And I can't do that. And that, me personally, like that's not how I learn. And everybody learns differently, but if you are unable to thrive in that environment where it's very generalized and you don't get that type of personalized care and education and mentorship, Spelman is definitely the watch out. You're all good. All right, I didn't want you to hit. All right, y'all can come in. So think about that, just like when you're touring colleges in general, like where do you think you can learn best? And if you think you learn best in a small environment, then like a smaller school might be for you, and Spelman is that perfect school for you. But this is our wall of honor. So this is really important to us because it's dedicated to all the people who decided to give their resources, whether fiscally, whether through time, to us. And so we have really cool organizations like the Ford Foundation, Oprah Winfrey, the Coca-Cola Foundation. And so not only are these people and institutions helping us out, but they're also providing us with job opportunities. So you'll see in a career fair, you'll see the Coca-Cola Foundation, and you'll see like AT&T, you'll see all these companies come and look for us first for jobs and opportunities, which I think is really special at Spelman.
And they also come and review our resumes. We do mock interviews with them, so we get a lot of career development through the coursework that we're doing, as well as the external opportunities we have through these organizations and individuals.
Yes. All right. Does anybody have any questions before we were yapping away? Are we liking it so far?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad. Do y'all have any questions over here? No? No? Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So like in there you have this
Let's
is like
we can
oh
keep
yeah,
it.
sorry.
No, you're all right.
So this is like your only science hall. Do you guys have like bio I don't know how to say it.
Mm-hmm.
And like bioengineering and stuff?
So we have our biology department, but we also have our Office of Dual Degree Engineering, so our students are able to get a specialized degree in the engineering field of their choice and at one of our partner institutions as well, so you get your master's degree as well as your bachelor's degree in 5 years through Spelman and one of our partner institutions. Georgia Tech is really popular, as well as Columbia University. I know a lot of our students have chosen those as their partner schools for that secondary degree in their master's of engineering.
So really quickly, this is Sister's Chapel. We're not going to go in because y'all need to leave at 1:15. Is that correct? 1:15? Okay. Okay. So Spelman, Sister's Chapel is really the heartbeat of campus. That's where all these ladies just came from our Founders Day convocation. But you'll have first year experience in there, which is every Thursday.
Yes.
As a first year. And that type of gathering will give you advice on how to time manage, how to maintain your well-being as a freshman, things that are really necessary to thrive at Spelman freshman year, which is really cool. And then also, yeah.
Oh, there's a car behind us, guys.
Oh, yes. Okay, come quick. Okay, let's move on to the wellness center. Yeah.
So our wellness center, we are required to take 2 wellness courses here before we graduate. One of our former presidents, Beverly Daniel Tatum, really wanted to emphasize holistic wellness and health for Black women. So we offer a lot of additional resources in terms of nutrition, personal training services through our wellness center. We've also recently had a return of intramural sports. You can also take a look at the group fitness offerings. We got a lot of fun stuff. But we have intramural sports offered as well, and we also have some club sports. So we have lacrosse and tennis and pickleball and flag football, track, soccer, a dance team. We have everything under the sun. And as students are expressing interest, we're able to create these teams so they're really receptive to what we want in terms of our athletic experiences. There's a group behind us.
Oh yeah. But I'd say like our facilities are really state of the art. And they're also working out is a really safe space at Spelman because there are no men allowed besides the ones that work in the gym, and there are very few that work in the gym. So when you're working out,
So yeah, they have a rock climbing wall coming for market today, which is really exciting.
So when you work out, it's in a safe environment and you feel just supported. Because I know, like, I don't like working out with men around. Like, I don't like that. And so, but that's how it is for a lot of things at Spelman. Is the dorms are really sacred, all women identifying space. Same as the classroom too, because I felt like back in high school, I would get spoken over or, egoed by men in my classroom, and I'm like, that's not, I don't feel comfortable learning, and that's not where I learn best. And so to be able to do that in an all women identifying environment is something so beautiful. But it's not an all women's experience. It's an all women's college, but when it comes to our social life, like everybody's social life, it's pretty much blended with Morehouse and sometimes with Clark. So, you're going out, like you're hanging out with your friends, like that's going to be blended within Morehouse and Spelman. So it's really beautiful. Our relationship with Morehouse is a super beautiful thing. And Clark, not only can you cross-register and take classes at both those institutions, but our extracurricular life is really blended.
We have a lot of cross-campus organizations as well. So there are some student groups that are open to all students across the AUC. So maybe some pre-professional organizations if you're interested in joining clubs just for fun, maybe clubs related to your hometown, like the AUC Philly Club or the DMB Club, things like that we offer for our students across the AUC, which we are part of the Atlanta University Center Consortium, the oldest and largest collection of HBCUs in the country. So we like to be number one in a lot of things.
Yeah. Manly's the best dorm.
Omega
Okay. She said Omega. It's Omega New. She said Omega. Hey, girl. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so we couldn't go in it because of time constraints, but it's in the wellness center. We have a whole state-of-the-art kitchen, and that's where you can kind of that's where the food studies program and that type of stuff.
Yeah, we also have a Victory Garden behind Giles, which is coordinated with our food studies department as well as our environmental science program. We missed my first. I was hugging all those people because they were my hallmates, my first year dorm. They're graduating early, and I'm so sad. I lived in that dorm window right there, LLC room 125. One of my ambassador sisters lives in my room now. Very exciting.
Aww.
It's really cute.
Any dual degrees? Like you said, there was 1%. Are there any others for any
No,
other
this
programs?
I don't know.
Say it again.
Are there any other dual degree enrollments, I think, programs that aren't STEM?
So we have our Syracuse partnership for law school. We also have a dual degree for nursing offered. Let me think. We have some psychology partnerships, but that are a little bit more STEM focused for people who are like interested in psychiatry.
Yes.
Thank you.
I sure will.
What else? I know we. You're ranked number 2 most beautiful.
Yes, number 2 most beautiful campus in the South. You forgot that.
No, you don't.
Congratulations. We have to speed through. Y'all's groups are at the back, okay? But while we take you guys there, we're gonna try to This is the largest freshman dorm and the oldest. No, not the oldest, but the largest freshman dorm. HH is lit. HH is a time.
It really is. Even if you don't live there.
You always, when you come to visit, it's always a time. It's always a time.
I'm gonna say my best friend. Thank you. Earlier. Yes. All of these flags represent the different nationalities of our students. Some of them coincide with our study abroad opportunities, but that's not their intention. But we do like to celebrate our students in any way. So we have the poster board of acceptances in our science center for our health career students. We have these flags representing our student nationalities. You'll see around campus we have different banners for our students who've been accepted to prestigious fellowships. So there's a lot of outlets for student celebration, which is another thing I love about Spelman.
And back to like the multiculturalism of Spelman, we have so many different large and small organizations where if you want to join them, you would fit right in. So we have the African Student Association, we have the Caribbean Student Association, we have the Afro-Latina Student Association. So wherever you fit within Spelman, wherever you want to find your people, find your niche, you can do that. Because again, Black women are not a monolith. We come from so many different places and backgrounds. And I think that's kind of a connotation amongst HBCUs that it's one type of Black woman and there's not. So you'll have plenty of time to explore where you fit at Spelman. Let's head to the back. Sorry, yeah.
Excuse me.
Anybody have any final questions? This was kind of an abbreviated tour, but I still want stuff. So any questions? Yeah. So it's a private institution, so there's no in-state access. There's just one.
That's nice.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, anything else? So
All of our first year students are prioritizing our on-campus experience. Like we mentioned, there's a lot of traditions and history associated with our residence life that is unique to Spelman, but also a lot of it is unique to HBCU culture. So we really appreciate the opportunity to be living here and form those first relationships. A lot of our students choose to remain on campus after their first year, but it's really up to what you feel like is the best fit for you. We have a variety of upperclassmen dorms, and we'll also be building more in the future, so there'll be more opportunities to live on campus, or not right on campus, but just outside the gate, so you do have like a 2-minute walk onto campus. But we have a lot of different opportunities for residence life. We have community living organizations that help us do events for RSOs. We also have, during your first year, brother dorms with Morehouse College, so we have some events with them that are really exciting. So I lived in LLC1, which is the honors dorm. We had events with our honors brother dorm at Morehouse, which was a lot of exciting stuff to get done. So there's all types of things. Noah and I are the leaders.
special privileges. We have special privileges. We are there.